Political Muscle. I'm Paul Maverick.
And I'm Jennifer Goff.
Today we're working out on a machine called the Decline Press.
Circa 1970.
It's a classic design. And this one works out your chest, your triceps, and your shoulders.
Yep, legs up! It's your weight.
Jennifer brings up a great point. That what she's trying to do is to get toned, and so she lifts a lower weight, whereas I want mass, and so I'm going to lift a much larger weight.
I do not want to look like him.
I'm not going to take that as an insult. The question is a question of strategy, and I think that's the question our president is currently facing with respect to the war in Afghanistan.
Oh, I don't think Obama is really sure of our strategy or his strategy right now.
In fact, as we're taping today, Obama is addressing the United Nations General Assembly on this very question, and he's got a tough sell to make.
Well, it's back in the news because of General
McChrystal.
General McChrystal just put out a, what is it?
66-page report, commander's initial assessment or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. And so I guess he's pitched it to Obama, and Obama has to now make a decision on what to do from now. But so what has Obama done so far?
Well, when he first came into office, he just a few weeks after his inauguration, he committed to sending, was it 21,000 additional soldiers to Afghanistan in sort of a surge. You know, he definitely has escalated the conflict there, and we've seen casualty rates rise to their highest level since that war began in 2001. We're entering the 9th year. World War I, World War II, and the Korean War put together were not as long as our commitment in Afghanistan has been so far.
That's nuts.
Yeah, exactly. It is absolute insanity.
We're trying to run Afghanistan as a Western nation when we have to realize that it's a state of tribes.
And that's what McChrystal said in his report, I think, was that until Afghanistan is a stable nation, stable growing nation, that it will be a petri dish for Al-Qaeda and its supporters.
Yeah.
But that strikes me as an insane requirement because, as you say, that it's not the historical basis of that nation.
And there's that strategy of going through Pakistan, which apparently is cheaper. Something like every dollar we spend in Pakistan is $30 in Afghanistan.
That's what Joseph Biden has been saying, and I suppose the idea there is that spending more money in Pakistan to knock out the Taliban is money better spent, I suppose. That's maybe Biden's argument, but I'm not sure it's the case.
But there's no nationalism in Afghanistan in the first place to build.
Well, I think what we're rallying them to is to oppose us, because we're dropping bombs from Predator drones 30,000 feet up. Every wedding party that gets killed, or every child, or every civilian casualty inspires how many more fighters to join Al-Qaeda? Exactly.
Yeah.
And come to think of it, the relationship between Al-Qaeda and the Taliban is kind of fuzzy. I'm not exactly sure. We speak of them like they're the same, but I don't think that they are. What would President Jennifer Goff do? She has to address the United Nations General Assembly.
Well, it's rough, because you want to be liked the whole time, and I think that Obama has been trying to hold up this good guy persona for such a long time. Like, the second he wants to send more troops or something, his ratings drop so quickly.
I think you hit the nail on the head, that everybody just wants to be liked, and President Obama is no different.
And he doesn't know, I think he's in a bit of a rut, actually.
It's a tough spot to be in. I mean, he did inherit both of the two wars that we're involved in now.
Yeah.
But this is, the burden of leadership is to lead. And I think we're up to 5,000 now, American soldiers who've died in Iraq and Afghanistan put together. And we think of our 5,000, and it's important to do so. At the same time, we shouldn't ignore the million who've died in Iraq and how many untold tens of thousands. I haven't heard, actually, a comprehensive body count in Afghanistan. Americans have been polled on this, and a recent ABC News Washington Post poll has said that 51% of Americans said the war in Afghanistan has not been worth the effort. Only 26% supported the concept of sending more soldiers over there.
And
so if you ask the American people what we want, it seems like we want out. If you ask we haven't asked the Afghans what they want, and don't they have a voice?
It goes back to the point of, what the hell are we doing there in the first place? Like, why do we have the right to do that? To play like Big Brother of the world.
Nation builder, world police.
When we should be building our own nation.
Exactly. Well, that's all the nation building we have time for today on Political Muscle. We want to thank you for tuning in. I'm Paul Maverick.
I'm Jennifer Goff.
And Jennifer has been working on a new move we hope to introduce to the fitness world.
It's a squat-like move. It's called the drone attack.
So tune in for more of that, and remember to get out there and flex your political muscle.